This is hard work, this is determination, this is focus, this is dedication, still on a mission. Put your family on your back, what legacy are you leaving behind? What family are you building? What kind of building can you build every single day? Black business building, this is what we do. Build and continue to build.
It's Warrior.
Once again in the
Back
song.
in the building. My name is Clive Morrison.
Part 2.
Part 2, baby. You know, so
Yeah.
we're putting these videos out a lot of times. If you have topics, you can always hit us and just say, yo, you know, these are topics that I like. I want you to go deeper on something, and we'll go deeper on that, right?
What kind of feedback have you been getting since you've been doing that Instagram live at 6 o'clock? Like, what people were saying, what are they asking?
Yeah, so mostly what we've been doing with the Instagram live is I just have a quote of the day, right? We're just talking about what I really talk about is the traits that that you're gonna need to be an entrepreneur. I'm trying to dismiss all of the spells of all the, you know, like, oh, this is easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't making it look easy, fam. I'm up every day. Like, I wanted to show people I'm up every morning. Like, there's no morning, 6 a.m. I'm in front of the camera at 6 a.m. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm up at least 5 a.m. You see what I'm saying? That's a minimum. Right, so so every morning I want everybody to see for a year straight. This is what I do. So it's like, yo, you know what? Monday through Friday, no, Monday through Sunday, every day. You know what I'm saying? January, February, March, all the way to December. Right, just to show early in the morning. I didn't even want to do it late. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do one every day. Wake up 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so that is what we can really. So just to dispel that myth that as men we have to look at this. Yo, look. This is gonna be harder than you ever thought, fam. This is gonna be harder than you believe. You see what I'm saying? Like you think it's gonna be hard, and I'm like, nah. However hard you think it's gonna be 10 times harder.
You have no idea.
You got no idea.
No idea. So it's like, I think it's almost like the idea that you can set these expectations, and these expectations are like guaranteed.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is what it's going to be, the outcome.
I remember now what I was talking about when you said that, right?
Let's do it.
I told him I don't care if you put in all the work, you do everything good, you make it all happen right, that still don't guarantee success.
Period.
You
hear that?
You know what I'm saying? Because people they be like, I did all the work, fam.
So how come I ain't?
I said, yo, it don't even matter.
You know the problem? But it goes back to this instant gratification, this instant Instagram. We look at other people and like we get the short version of what's happening.
The collapse version. We get the 2-minute synopsis.
You hear someone screaming like a Gary V, yada, do this. Do a video there, and then you're going to guarantee to make
You know what the crazy thing about like Gary V, right? I'm saying Gary V.
I'm gonna beep his name out too when we talking. Okay. I ain't giving nobody no.
Yeah, don't give. But I'm saying
nobody gets. But
the reason why I'm saying his name though is because, like, yo, I don't agree. I'm saying I agree with the hard work part, right?
Yeah.
But Holmes had a whole leg up.
Yeah, his father had a liquor business.
Got a whole liquor business. He be acting like, yo, I got
here from nothing.
I ain't have nothing. I was out here in garage. I was like, yo, fam, come on, man.
At least you got a garage.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I was in a basement, man.
Yo, come on, man.
Lies they tell.
Yo, when they be telling you they started with nothing, they really just mean they didn't have anything, but they had a whole community around them.
Oh, support.
I said, yo, as soon as you start making $5, somebody asks you for something.
Exactly.
In our community, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they like, yo.
And then you tell them no. He's like, nah, I ain't got it. And you the worst thing on the planet.
Worst thing on the planet. Yeah. So a lot of times they don't. A lot of times we have more surrounding things around us, right? Yeah. That happens. It's like playing ball. You get rich, right? But I'm saying nobody in your family ever had money.
Exactly. Everybody's
like, yo, I need $1.
Yeah.
Because first we don't have that mentality, right? Because a lot of times we don't see anybody else, and this is why it's very important that this is why the podcast was one of my things, was because it's very important for young men to see entrepreneurs, right? Black men actually executing. Now the other thing is that being committed to their community.
Yeah.
Because there's too many, I hear, and you know, I'm not going to call no names, but there's guys out here where they start making money and they abandon the community. You know, somebody told me, I was talking to somebody one day and he said, He said, I said, yo, you know what? You need to be, you gotta, for the community, right? I don't owe nobody nothing. I said, you owe the ancestors, fam.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I said, do you know? I showed him his lineage, right? I said, let's just talk about your mother and your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's just talk about your father and your grandfather, right? Yeah. Let's talk about what they had to do
to get you here.
You don't owe nobody.
Yeah.
And when we don't understand that, we owe
a lot.
Come on, man. And when we do that, and when we abandon that, and when we don't feel that pressure on us, right? When we don't see,
that's a whole nother thing. Accountability. But keep talking.
That's why we got the accountability because we not holding each other. So everybody abandons because a lot of times this is why I say that accountability is so important because what happens is you can tell yourself a lie, fam.
All day.
You can lie to yourself all day. Yep. You supposed to go to the gym? Well, the reason why I ain't go to the gym was A, B, C, and D, right? But you tell your man's that, he be like, son, does that sound right? Does that even sound? Do you feel comfortable telling me that?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You can tell yourself that, and this is why the accountability is so important.
You tell a female that. You can sing that song to a female. And she gonna rub your back.
Rub your back.
And say it'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
Get him next week.
Yeah,
get him next week.
Get him next time.
You got this.
You be like, you were tired?
But then at the same time, what she gonna do? She gonna want to leaving you. Because you're creating this bad habit of making excuses when there's nothing in your way. Because we go back to that lineage and we see what our ancestors had to do just to get water, clean drinking water. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like simple things that we take advantage. These amenities that we have. And that we just take for granted, and then it's like, oh no, I deserve it. No, you don't. You owe. You in debt right now. You in debt. We sitting too pretty right now, bro. Fact. That's a whole fact, bro.
I wake up every day thinking about it, right? I wake up every day thinking about how important this is and how much. Appreciate that, bro.
Thank you, family.
And I think about every day, who helped me, I think of my mom's, right? And during the 20 years I was locked up, my mom's was like, she was there all the time. See what I'm saying? She was like, she made sure, and I really believe that saved me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would make sure I had letters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, right? She would just make sure.
I'm here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that was a blessing, right?
Yeah.
And then now being able to come out and build a business with her has been, I always, she in Jamaica now. By the time this come out, she'll be back, because she'll be like, I don't want nobody knowing about it.
How long she was there for?
A month.
She's still there.
She's still there. She be back Friday.
Wow. Look,
She
I done came.
She done came and then left.
And she's still there.
Yeah.
I could have hit her up when I was there.
I told you gotta hit her up, man. You just hit me up and just hit her up. She was over there. So
she is over there.
She is over there. By the time this come
90 degrees.
90 degrees, chilling, right?
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful, man.
And the thing is that made me feel great, right? That she's able to take that vacation, right? She's able to do that. Now, but think about this, right? We have to understand that this you're gonna be up and you're gonna be down, right? So you want to be able to contribute so that when you're down, people gonna help you up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You want to. It's all, and it's not even like I'm doing it to be down, right? She did it out of the love. We have to do it out of the love. You see what I'm saying? And just be like, yo, you know what? The Most High gonna make sure we good.
Just like that.
Just like that. If you don't got no faith, fam, how you gonna make it happen?
I want to go back to the idea that most of us have never really touched real money before. None of us have ever, because like Jim Carrey said it, like he wants everyone to be rich just to see that it's overrated. Word. Jamaica, I brought it up because of Jamaica. In Jamaica, they're like fixing the roads, the highways, right? Chinese got the contract or what have you. The government gave money to like different constituencies. They call them parishes.
Yeah, parish. Yeah.
And like the roads are horrible. They're not even roads you driving on. You know what I mean? It's just dirt. It was a little bit of road, but the point is, but then you have parts where it's like smooth and great, and then you get back on the dirt, and it's like, what's going on here? And it's like you can see where, the Chinese, they did what they were supposed to do with the money, and they fixed up the road, and it's beautiful. People that never had money before, they're pocketing that money. And it's like they're not realizing that you might get this little bit of, money now, but 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you're going to see the repercussions of your actions today. So, and it's like the conversation with my cousin and I is like, can we blame them, for squandering this money? And the answer is yeah. Yeah, like whether we like it or not, you owe it to your country to do right by by your people. Because when I tell you, man, them roses.
I already know. And this goes back to, this is why these things are so important, and this is why people can't abandon these things, because, where people don't understand is, men are needed to fight.
Yeah.
Because if you only have men, see, the men who understand this politics, everything, the most men who are into, who live by principle, they be like, I'm not getting involved with that, man.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I ain't getting involved with that. I'm not dealing with that. And what happens is you allow the people to come in, right? In Jamaica, there's also, in a lot of communities, it used to be protected, right?
There you go.
Women and children are not protected.
And now, so you have a lot of raping going on.
Never had that growing up, right?
Exactly.
Because there was men who protected the community.
Yeah.
But of course, we understand that these things were systematically put in. And this is why we have to control the media. It's a big, and I'm going back to this, right? First of all, I said, this endeavor is humongous. It's never been done before, right? Like when I tell people, I be like, listen, I am trying to liberate and change the world for black people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I said, it's never been done before.
Exactly.
Like, it ain't never been done before.
Many have tried.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go down because I understand in my life that if I sleep on my bed and I didn't try, I will be feeling like a wretch.
Yeah.
I won't be happy with myself. There's nothing I could accomplish.
Yeah.
If I get all the money in the world and I can go around doing whatever
you want,
I would not feel good.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, Jim Carrey said it's overrated. How much money, everything that we want, a lot of times is just to impress other people who don't even care about us.
Because the real happiness don't cost a flipping dime, bro. It's like they say, heaven is what you make it, hell is what you go through. But heaven is
jumping
what you
on
make
bridges who rich, right?
Right now, yeah.
Who got money?
Look at Robin Williams. I mean, a list of celebrities go on and on. I mean, even if you talk about the slow death, like the overdosing, like that's a slow death. But it's like, why would you put yourself in a position where, you've achieved everything you wanted to achieve, and now you're going to jump off a bridge?
Because your whole goal is not to make an impact. Your whole goal is to just achieve happiness, which is an elusive state.
It really is. It really is.
You chasing something. It's chasing that high, bro. That's what happiness is. It's a high that you chasing.
And you're never going to get it.
You're never going. It's
first
fleeting.
one.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then it take more. It take more to get happier.
There you go.
It take more and more. So it take like, I've been to Jamaica 5 times, bro. Jamaica, that ain't nothing. I've been to China already. You know what I'm saying?
I've been to Africa. I've been everywhere.
I've been everywhere. And you get jaded.
Yeah.
Because all you're trying to do is find another thrill. You know what? I want to go here and I want to go there. And I'm like, that's all you chasing is fun? That's all you come back to work just to chase a vacation.
Yeah.
You're not trying to make an impact.
That's scary living. Yeah, so, Black Business Warrior. This is what we do here.
This is what we do. This is what we
fight.
We need more warriors, right? And
so put the call out.
We always putting the call out. You know what I'm saying? Warriors. You know what I mean? Make sure that. And this is why the connection has to happen, right?
Yeah.
This is why the connection has to happen where men are coming in. And because I see too many men crying about the situation, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I'm like, listen, you right. I'm not, everything you said, you blame it on whoever, if you say the white man, the black woman, whatever, right? Guess what? It's my responsibility to change things.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then I have to elicit other men. So if anything that can't be done, I say, how do I make it better? If I can't do it, I got to raise the kids to be able to do it. Mm-hmm. I got to give them, because we have to understand, this is a multi-generational thing. Think about any other race where they came from, right? Mm-hmm. When they were in their situation, right? People like, right now, they saying, hey, white people dominate, right? They're in the government and all that. But at the time, they were backwards, right? They didn't have anything,
they were
right?
In caves.
They were in caves, right? So but you got to understand, we got to fight for each generation. Mm-hmm. Now we say they were on some savagery because they even fought themselves, right? I told them, I said they're
fighting themselves right now. Ukraine and Russia,
they the only people had a 100-year war.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about it. Generation after generation, you born, and they like, yo, what's going on? It's a fight going on. It's like a whole war going on. But we don't understand that there's a war going on right now. That's what we don't. Yo, we wake up and we don't understand there's a war going on.
Yeah.
That they're trying to eliminate us, right? Through brainwashing, through trying to say, you know what? I don't need to work with my people. I don't need to marry my women. I don't need to build my businesses. I just need to get the bag. We always talk about a bag. I said, yo, tell me what war they went to for the bag.
Exactly.
Name me a war where they was like, you know what, we're going to get all the money out there. They've never done that. They chasing resources. We're not chasing oil, land. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking positioning.
Yeah. They playing chess.
They playing chess and we talking about a bag.
They playing checkers, they playing chess. Money is not the goal.
Money is not the... Man,
money is not the goal.
It's funny because I think about, like, Donald Trump, right? So I be like, people be like, yo, I love him, I hate him, whatever, right? You know, you got two sides. I said, forget about your feelings towards him, right? Let's think about, why is this billionaire still in politics? Why don't he just take his money and just, like, you know what? I mean, like, he's getting vitriol. Like, people are really like, yo, like, we hate you, trying to send you to jail, everything, right? They're like, why are you trying to be in politics? Why are you talking about running in 2024? We think about money. They think about power. They not difference. It's a whole difference. Yeah. We not thinking about power. We don't want to be leaders.
But this is what I'm saying, because we've been sold this dream, this bill of sale that money is the goal. That's my point. Like, if we've never touched money, most of our people live check to check or are in debt or never owned anything. We don't own our cars. We don't own our homes. Like, we just in this perpetual state of misery and poverty and etc. So it's the idea of, like, because they've never had it. So it's like, that's my thing. I want to reach out to people, even though you don't think you got it. You got it. You got everything you need. As long as you black, you got a chance. Like, you winning. Word. You know, as long as you're in the skin that you're in, and you can see this video, right? That means you got internet. Word. You got a screen to look at it on. You got time because you're watching it. So that means that there's things that you have in abundance that you don't even realize you have in abundance of, essentially. Yeah.
You want to say something?
No, I agree. Like, it's what I noticed a long time ago was this device, the phone. It seems like it's advertised for only this one thing, which is entertainment.
Yeah.
But like y'all are saying, we have tools to our disposal. We don't even know the massive amount of things we can accomplish. So.
There you go. And I mean, and it's only getting crazier. Like, we were telling about this new thing called AI, GPT. Yeah, and it's like 3 or 4 other more AI based apps, like artificial intelligence tools.
Yeah, DALL-E. Stabilization. Yeah,
Runway.
Copy AI. You have a lot. You have a few of them that are. Some of them are based on use ChatGPT.
Exactly.
For like there's
open source. Yeah, it's open source. And look, I ain't never go to school for computer technology or IT. And look at what we talking about. You know, like, this is stuff that, once again, when we were in school age or what have you, you have to pay money for these classes and things like that to learn how to code and program. These apps are doing it for you now. You know, so these things, and it's free. You know, it's at the click of a button at this point. But if you're not able to use it, or don't you're not even thinking that way, is what I'm saying. You're thinking archaic. I got to get the money. I got to, like, nah, that's not solving the problem. That is not solving the problem.
These fools got, let's look at all the billionaires, right? I'll be like, yo, name me the billionaires and name me the ones that are retired.
Yeah, none of them.
I said, just name me the billionaires that are retired. Like, they like, yo, I'm not even doing nothing. I don't do nothing. I don't even.
Yeah, I remember you telling me it was like days off.
They don't take days off, so who the hell am I? You know, and I'm not saying like that I did, no, but it's the thought of, like, yo, if I quote unquote look at this person as someone to inspire to, like, their lifestyle, their quality of, living or what have you, they're still working. But they improve themselves and improve something,
They have an agenda.
Yes.
They're looking for power. We keep holding a scorecard of money. Like, they're like, yo, he got more money than. Kanye told him, he said, I got a baby B. You know what I'm saying?
Not a big B,
a baby B. Because he understood, like, yo, look, I don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they can knock you off. You just think about it. American government, just look at some of their budgets, right? When they 2.6 billion trillion, right? When they're spending money, right? Look at you think that we have money? They're not. Where does that come from? It's just all made up. Like, yo, we're gonna spend 2.6 trillion. What is that?
Send it to Russia.
Send it to
Ukraine.
Right? What does that even mean, right? We can't even fathom, and we're trying to chase.
That's what Louis Farrakhan said about Kanye West. Like he lost so much money in one day. Yeah, it's like he never had it.
Because they understood that because the whole point is that you don't have the power, right? When you have to lean on, because he started understanding, huh?
I said, he was alone, he was dolo with it. So
and I commend him. I applaud him for even taking that type of
risk
stance.
Yeah. But a lot of people didn't understand. They don't understand this point is that he understands now that the money don't mean nothing. I'm not connected. These people are all trying to get connected.
You know what's crazy in it? J.P. Morgan Chase was like, we don't want your money in our bank. You got to take all your money out of our banks.
Out of our banks.
J.P. Morgan Chase was a bank that owned slaves. They collateralized the ships that was being sent over to Africa to bring slaves back. Crazy. And some other banks are like that, but they were like, we don't want your money.
But that's why
a statement, bro.
That's a statement. That is and this is the big thing where Killer Mike came with, right? Where he said, yo,
Greenwood Bank.
Well, I'm saying not that he created a bank. I don't know if he created a bank or not. But I'm saying that having services, because it's easy to tell people, don't buy that chair. Don't buy that chair. Yeah. Don't go to IKEA. Where am I going to buy it from, fam?
Exactly.
Where am I going to get it from? Don't bank with them. Who am I going to bank with?
Exactly.
Right? Where am I going to go to? Like, I understand what you're saying. I have no problem with
Don't burn my house down and don't give me shelter.
And don't give me shelter. You like, why are you living in that house? You're like, but I ain't got nowhere else to live.
I gotta for my children.
Exactly. And then we're not going. So, and the other thing is, so we go to celebrities, right? And we say, you know what? What if all these celebrities did all these things? And what people don't realize about business, they act like this is something easy. Like, let's just say I went to all these people and say, look, Jay, you know what I'm saying, Rick Raw, whoever, right? And I'm like, look, let's put 20 million and put a bank together, right? Mm-hmm. First of all, where's the trust at? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Do you trust me not to mess up 20 million, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do they trust each other?
Yeah.
And then do they have the operational skills? Yeah. Because they're not going to be in the bank behind the bank teller. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not a one. You got to understand, these people look at long-term longevity.
Yeah.
When they open something up, they're not thinking about, you know what? It's going to be 100 million in 5 days.
Well, think about a rapper, because you use Rick Ross, a celebrity. They're not trained in like financial management.
Yeah, exactly.
Like so they won't, and it's almost like you have to come to them with your resume. But the thing about it is, it's like we see movie stars, athletes, they make a lot of money and they lose a lot of money. Like they never keep that money because they don't know how to, maintain it. What we got from? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think that's part of it, So it's like, why they have, because it's almost like a no-brainer, right? The Oprahs, the Puffy, all of these billionaire celebrities, right? They've earned the money. Why haven't they come together and form some type of trust with one another?
Most people don't make their money in business.
Yeah.
Right? When I'm saying that they make their money in the business of something, but they don't make their money in business. Mm-hmm. Two different things. So you made your money in the music business. Yeah. You made your money in the media business. You weren't a business mogul.
Yeah, you didn't own it. You didn't own a league or a team. You played for the team.
You played for the team. But even if you
were signed as a rapper, essentially. Yeah.
What is people who do what they do is they just run businesses, right? They come in. So what I focus on, right, is operational systems for businesses. Yeah. Right, so there's exponential. There's there's exponential growth, right, and there's incremental growth. Mm-hmm. So incremental growth comes from the day to day, right? Yeah. Just like making sure our systems. How do we get 1% better, be more efficient? The exponential growth comes from there's a new market to go get out there right? And you want to be able to know. So they're not business people. Yeah. They know the business of what they like. Yo, I could take a record, bro, and just take that off. I could take I could take a show and do this. But they're not business people where they're like, yo, you know what?
I need a producer. I need a director. I need all of these things to make it real.
Exactly. But they couldn't take their skills and go to a whole nother business.
It's not
transferable because like I said, it's when you mastered the craft of that business.
Yeah.
Right, but you haven't mastered the craft of business.
Business in itself.
Yeah. So that's where my goal is to be. Is like, yo, how can I master a business, right? Mm-hmm. So I get laser focused, right? I build systems out, right? My whole thing right now, I focus on cleaning businesses, and I say, yo, how do I build out these systems? How do I make sure that one incremental growth every day? How do we get 1% better, right? Working on CRMs, working on our operations, working on leadership. How do we put people in place, our teams? Then how do we do exponential growth? How do we franchise? Do we franchise? Do we go to a new market? Do we just say, hey, we're gonna sit with the same name? Do we have our same team?
You buy another business?
Do you buy another business? Right? That's a whole skill in itself. Buying another business, right? We were talking about that. So these are all the things that we have to understand, that we have to become businessmen. Yeah. Right? But coming with a different perspective of serving, stewardship, and not ownership. Right, not slave master. Exactly. Right, but actually understanding, yo, all this is for my people.
It's the impact that we're going. It's the give back, you know, because we got to give it back. We can't take it with us when we're gone.
I like that. Yeah, it's only so much money, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like just like you said, I always tell people, forget about making more money, reduce your desires. Let's
simplicity is the key to survive. Many find it difficult. Ignorance is alive.
Ignorance is alive, right? You won't be chasing. Yeah. You won't be chasing. Yeah. Because when you want more, desire is a bottomless, is as deep as the ocean, fam. Yeah.
Poison.
You can't never satisfy it.
Insatiable.
It's insatiable. Yo, we've all had. I'm just giving you the most primitive thing is that man loves to have sex, right? Yeah. It's never like you got it. You like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't need it no more. It's over. I don't need it no more, right? Yeah. You're like, no, I want some more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Desire is insatiable. It's not like you eat food and you like, yo, you know what? But when when you start eating different meals and you start eating a whole bunch of meals and you start eating good food and you want to try everything, right? It's just like, yo, I seen that. Because wherever you go into, your desire becomes insatiable. You're like, yo, that's not enough. I'm chasing this high, this high, this high.
Exactly. That's deep. I think about, because we just came around at Christmas time, right? And it's like children like their gifts, right? And they get these gifts and these toys, and it's like they play with them for 1 week. Mm-hmm. They don't, you know what I mean? It's over, but what did it take for you to get that gift? You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is a part where we need to double back and say, rethink this whole thing. You know, the cycle, this 12-month cycle that we're on.
Yo, I'm in you know what marketing does? Yo, bro, it's so crazy because all of this stuff is, they tell you about marketing like, yo, every holiday is a chance to sell something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're thinking every holiday is a chance to buy something, right? Yeah. They're like, yo, every holiday is a chance to buy something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just the illest person you can look at is a mattress store. Yeah. They always have a sale. 4th of July sale, Valentine's Day sale, St. Patrick, they always gonna have a sale.
You know who fell into that sale trap? Yeah. Macy's. No one goes to Macy's anymore because it's like they're waiting for that. They know they're gonna have the best sale of the year. They're always having the best sale of the year, you know. But yeah, to your point, mattress stores, all of these companies understand how to sell.
Exactly. So they utilize it
certain days. Yeah.
Now, of course, there's two ways to go, right? There's sale is to the bottom. You have to cap out at zero, or you have high luxury brands like Balenciaga or Gucci and all these people that they say, hey, they're
bleeping all them out. They don't get no shine.
They don't get no shine.
They ain't shouting them out at all. But keep talking.
Nah, I got you. And I'm just saying that they've used a strategy against us, right? Where they implant in your brain. They use it. If you look at kids,
start good.
So they look at kids, and you watch cartoons, and you watch little shows, and they have these kids in these shows, and what these kids in these shows, they're already being trained to like these products. They're already being trained. This is why we're at it. We don't understand that these things are happening from we're kids. We're being programmed since we're little, watching TV.
All right, we're going to sign off. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.
Y'all stay focused, stay blessed, man.
There we go.